Hello everyone and welcome back to the lovely, awesome, and fantastic prison of Impending Doom, where we're waiting on the final clemency notice of lovely, awesome, wherever he is, Paul. I don't know where he's gone. He's around here somewhere. Oh, he's asleep. There he is. He's asleep. It's our NG moment because now we're waiting and we started at a lovely 20 seconds. We'll just pop it up to a lovely minute because it's kind of annoying to try to count from that. So basically, we're just killing ourselves in minutes. It doesn't matter that much. But we're waiting on to execute our first prisoner, which we haven't done yet. He's at 17%. We could technically click the button, but then he might get out of it, and then we may have to start all over again. Or we can wait until he's green and then do it, and we'll be fine. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to wait until everything's fine, which is not going to be very good. So basically, we have this guy right here who got out of it over here, and we have also a normal security guy in here as well. We actually want to turn this guy, as soon as I can click on him, I have to wait until they're awake. I want to turn him back into a minimum security people. I don't care if they think he needs to be bumped up. He's not going to be bumped up. We're going to actually bump him back down because we can. That's my plan. So we have all this stuff going on, and we want to make sure. Actually, I did just hover over him, so that's the thing. We can actually turn this into a bigger dormitory. There we go. It looks like crap. That's fine. We're not actually intending to have this as a functional part of our prison, so we're just going to do that. Grant, my friend. Grant. You're almost out anyway. Go back to minimum security and get your butt out of the maximum security wing, because we don't want you in here. This is for the guys who get out of the death row area. They get this tiny window to remind themselves that they're never going to leave. Ever. So that's the thing. Alright, so he's got all this stuff set up, so that's pretty good. We can actually end his punishment because he actually does have areas to go. Not much, but he actually has the canteen to go in, which is fine. Now we're going to give him a weight bench. I don't know why I gave him so many phones. I guess to remind himself that he can only talk to the people on the phone and no one else. That's disappointing, isn't it, my friend? That's highly disappointing. Alright, so let's copy up some of these things. We have like 36,000, which is really wild. Why do I have a blocked motion? That was really bizarre. So we're just going to clone up these things, because we can, and make use of all the space that I have already mapped out. Because why not? I should really just make this place a maze, just for the lull. I know that's an old way of doing that, but it's fine. I love how messy these people are. They're horrible. They're absolutely horrible. We'll shake down at night. I was just going to shake down. I'm like, but why? Why shake down? He has nothing to do. He's just going to dance on the spot. Maybe he's doing his exercises in front of the TV. I don't know. I know he's on the prayer mat, so don't hate me. I'm not doing it for... I'm just doing it because they... I know what they're supposed to be. I'm not being insensitive to anything. I'm just being the fact that they're dancing. Hello, Gerbers' wife. Where's Gribbers? There's Gribbers, Mr. Mustache Guy, who's visiting his wife. And he has a grand total of no children, and he's apparently 40 years old. He only has a dad, and he's been shoplifting. But why? And he pled not guilty. Maybe he was set up. He pled not guilty to everything except blackmail and possession. Apparently, he's a drug addict. Disappointing, man. You disappoint me. You all disappoint me. All of you. Alright, so we're waiting on these things to go on. I guess we can set the visitation back room up. It's fine. I thought it was the fact that he was going to visitation that was canceling his death row appeals, but it wasn't. It was just the fact that the stupid people over here was... Good lord, look at this. Why are you all, like, ganging up around the toilets? You're all bizarre, people. You're all really bizarre. So, what we're going to do, I mentioned it last time, we have a grant we can do. We can hit the cell block, so we'll click it. Cell block D is 200. Sure. Why not? We can just go crazy and do all the grants while we're at it. Well, not all of them. We're not going to do the crazy ones. I'm not that insane. We don't have much of a canteen for them, but you know what? I really don't care where they eat. I'm not attempting to feed them. I'm not attempting to be a nice, generous mistress in this place. We're just trying to execute a guy. That's all we're trying to do. And meanwhile, we're just having a lot of prisoners. And we have a lot of money. That's pretty wild, isn't it? We have a lot of money, a lot of people, and yeah, this is gonna be fun. Look at this gigantic building I just built. Hey, we can actually make it even bigger. Because, actually, let's not do that. Where's forestry? Let's just make a gigantic forest out here, should we? Because I know you can make money off this. We're just gonna make a huge forestry section. That fills in everything else. Because we can. I know it's going to be very expensive in trees. We just spent like 10,000 on trees. There's another 4,000 on trees. And we don't have enough gardeners nor workmen to handle this load. But that's fine. We'll hire some more. Or some more gardeners. Here, let's hire up to 10 of these guys. That's pretty good. Let's hire some more cooks. Because we got a lot of people coming in. We'll make it up to 20. And we'll get a couple more doctors because why the heck not? There we go. That's fantastic. I think having doctors is good. And we can just have a separate entrance and use separate things altogether over here. It's fine. It's fantastic. And we could have done like the offshore tax haven stuff, but we didn't. Because why would we want to do that? Why would we want to actually utilize this stuff like we should? We're going to put the door here because we can. Apparently I misplaced it anyway, but that's fine. I'm fine with that. Oh, I don't have any money now. Dang. Dang. I'm negative. I'm building this humongous building of massiveness, and they're trying to clean up and plant trees and all that good stuff as well. Look at this. Gardener squad attack. I love watching the cute jobs just vanish and shift around. It's like a wave of, it's a ripple effect of madness. Meanwhile, Paul is still in red, so we can't do anything on that front. So we're just waiting. We're just waiting. It's really disappointing, actually. We need to put some type of entrance. I don't know where to do it unless I just block it off here and make this the entrance. That's possible. Because I'd like for the people to access this side, or maybe just, as I said, copy the entire thing into a different universe. Because I don't know if there's going to be enough stuff to hold these guys in this section. I never accounted for it. So, oh, we're getting a new death row guy. Maybe I can execute him. Because Paul is being stubborn. Paul really wants his freedom and his family. Well, the visitation is hooked back up, so I don't really care what you do. But, yeah, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in you, Paul. I'm disappointed that you don't want to die. I mean, I'm pretty sure the person you murdered and stated you murdered didn't want to die either. But hey, that's just my thing. I just think that they might not have wanted to die. I don't think the person you raped wanted to be raped either. I don't think the person you assaulted wanted to be assaulted. But hey, here you are in a nice little cell with a backwards TV and a radio that I say that is never turned off. Forever. You hear the same things. Maybe it's the Barney theme playing on that radio all the time. Maybe it's Twinkle Twinkle Little Star or Row 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 Your Boat. Actually, I love Row 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 Your Boat, so it's fine. It's fine. I actually like Row 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 Your Boat. Floristry. Why is forestry over here? Why is this here? Oh, no. It's just the forestry section's so big. It didn't know where to put it, so it shoved it down here when it's really up here. That makes no sense. Oh, look, our gigantic building's done. And we have 16,000. Well, we still haven't executed a prisoner. And apparently we don't have room for him. But why? We have 2 cells, and we should only have 2 death row inmates. Oh, he needs solitary because he's had a freaking weapon. We're just going to end that punishment because, hey, he's going to be locked up for a while anyway. So just get him to his lovely permanent punishment that is death row anyway. I think death is the epitome of whatchamacallit, destruction and his punishment. Alright, so let's build up our prison even more because we can, and we will. And we'll make the entrance to this other section here because we can. We don't need it, but we're going to make it here. And this is going to be like a yard or something. And it'll connect down here because why not? Why the heck not? We'll put the door here. And it'll have access to all this stuff. And this will be a yard for this prison. And they can access for this side as well. We need a lot more food, though. We already have 2 cooks, 2 kitchens, but that may be pushing it for that many people as it is. So I guess we need 1 more kitchen. Just 1 more. And we'll shove all the stuff in there. We'll put their canteen here. And we'll give them a bunch of other stuff. But hey, that's just a theory. A prison theory. What's with me today? I have not had that much caffeine today. I don't feel like I've had that much caffeine, but I probably have had far too much caffeine today. Like, way too much. It's cool, though. This is fun, anyway. I know that I'm waiting on a stupid number to change to green, but it's still fun to do. It's still quite interesting to see exactly how long the RNG of the universe decides it hates me, and I don't want to do that, and waits until I just start going crazy to do this. How goes this thing? It's on half power. I don't think it'd be a very good idea. Oh, I can't buy one anyway. I don't think it'd be a very good idea to have it run off the same power as another section. I think that would be a very bad idea. I can't even buy a door. There it goes. That's pretty sad that I couldn't even buy a door. I know this building's too big. It's fine. I'm perfectly fine with that building being too big. I'm trying not to be all picky on the size of everything. Even Quistful Quail is already at 16%. He's in here for murder. He pled not guilty. Murder, pled not guilty. Grievous bodily harm. Well, he did murder someone, so that would be obviously the grievous bodily harm. Torture, I guess that's part of the grievously bodily harm. And another murder. Wow. This guy right here is only in here for 99 years. The other guy is in here for how long? 117 for all his stuff. It's a little bit long of a rap sheet, though. So, but he only has 1 murder. He had attempted murder. And a couple of rapes. I guess that was it. It's pretty sad that this guy is in here almost... I mean, I know life, IRL, prison sentences aren't that short. Well, unless you're certain rich people and you can get away with everything. Some of them get away from, like, hey, we can almost kill somebody, run them off the road, being drunk, underage, and kill some people, but hey, they just get probation because they're rich people, and it would do them too much harm to actually sentence them to anything longer than probation because, hey, that might ruin their life. But they did kill people. I'm being sarcastic. Anyway, so we're just waiting now. We're waiting on... I just realized this is not actually a thing that's... I could even make a yard. No. There. Now we can make it a yard. And maybe people will start using it. I mean, it's not set up to be a yard, really. It's set up to be more of just a space. I just know we're kind of waiting on these dudes right here. At least one of them. I don't really care which one it is. I just want one of them to actually fall into the RNG. I want the RNG to feel sympathy towards me and get ready to execute someone. But until one of them's green, I can't do that. Otherwise, I mean, I could RNG it in a way that I'm the beneficiary of the RNG. But I don't think I'll be that lucky. Not in the slightest. Alright, so we can probably afford... We can't afford that. We still can't afford the power station. That's pretty disappointing. Anything else I can do, grant-wise? Completion bonus. No, we're not doing that. That's insane. Max 6 infrastructure. Sure, we'll click that. All we have to do is build a CCTV monitor. Do we even have it? Oh, yes, we do. We can do that. So all we need to do is build a CCTV. We just need to have some of these and do that. And once they place them, there we go. We can literally just cancel every single one of them, and they don't have to place a single thing. Because that's how these things work. There we go. I completed something, have 44,000. Yep, and they're still both red. If one of y'all get out of this, I'm gonna be upset. You look like a serial killer, Quail. You look like one. Not saying much to it, but you kind of look the serial killer type. Just saying. Don't know why you look serial killerish, but just kind of fit the profile. Alright, so there's the power for this new wing of madness. I guess we need to start building buildings and stuff that we need. Such as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That's all we need is a big section right here. We'll just leave that as a gap. We don't even care. I don't care. I mean, I know it's going to be OCD bothering me for a while, but I don't really care. 4, 5, 6. Why did it do that? Oh, it's trying to power a whole ton of stuff and it can't. I was like, why did it tick? Why did it make that horrible noise? Like something broke. When it didn't. Alright, so we need another canteen. And it's gonna cover this entire section here. Like so. Because we can. And we don't want it to be in the doors. The doors are going to be other things. Which is pretty fantastic. And we also don't have any lights, but you know what? That's cool. Are we in greens yet? No, we're still not in greens. Kind of disappointed with how long it's taken me to get greens on this. Because the last episode, oh my goodness, that was really long. Me fiddling around and then suddenly deciding just to go mad. With power. Just going mad with power because I have the power, so I'm going mad with it. There we go. We'll copy some of these later. We'll just get them to place them down and then we'll copy them because that'll make more sense to do that. We're just kind of like lay things down in some arbitrary fashion. It don't have to make sense. Because it's just not going to make sense at all. We need the serving table. Any green numbers? No. 16 and 17. I wonder who's going to make it first. Let's make a bet on it. Will it be Christopher Quell or the original Paul Daner? The world may never know. Never. I don't think we're ever going to have an execution point of this. I think they're going to like both get out of it somehow, some way. Yeah, I think they're going to get out of it somehow. I guess we'll see, though. I mean, it's still yet to be seen at the moment, so... We might get it eventually. Maybe. Possibly. But hey. As I said, I'm not really counting on it, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm expecting the failure, and it's alright. Good lord, let's shake them down, because they're finding a lot of drugs on people right now. I don't know how they're getting it, but they're getting it. And I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with y'all being bad boys. Apparently someone died from an overdose. And because we started the shakedown, they didn't have the power to save them. That's what you get, man. I mean, I know that's bad to say. I know some people can't help it. But, yeah. It looks like the appeals lawyer and the magistrate are just chilling out there for all eternity. I don't know who they're meeting about, but they were meeting about somebody. No. I was just gonna look it shut so they couldn't leave. I wanted to lock him in there and say, like, no, stay there forever. Alas, it didn't work. There we go. We have power now. I know I'm kind of going, as I said, I'm going mad with power. I'm just kind of ninjaing it now. We're not even concerned about whether it looks good or anything. That's not what we're here for anymore. We're not here for purtiness. We're not here for the purdy. We're here for the necessity of trying to kill someone. Oh look, they've caught some stuff. They've caught some guys trying to do their escape thing. Shame on you. Shame. Forever shame. Whoa, what the heck happened there? So let's cancel all these objects. I don't know why I did that. It like did some craziness. I know it's probably just me being a derp, but that's a whole bunch of cells. Actually lined up perfectly. We actually made it line up perfectly, which is actually pretty grand. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 here. The next line. And then we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So be here, right? So we have the cell here, a wall, the cell here, and here. So it should be 5 apart. Is that how it is here? 5, yes, okay. So it's 5 apart. And then there's 2. It's like, here's the wall. There's the pathway, and pathway, the door, the thing. So it's 4 across the hall and 5 from the other ones. 2, 3, 4, 5. Counting with me. Counting to place the pipes. We're just pretty much lay all the pipes down. That way we can very simply place them. Alright, yeah, it's far. Wasn't quite sure. I got confused there for a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're still in red. They're really annoying me. They really are. They're gonna hang on for dear life. It's almost like their life's on the line or something that we have to wait. I'm being a little sarcastic here because I know it's I'm just making light of a really dark situation. 2, 3. I can't help it. It's just how I am. I'm morbid. I've noticed that before, that I'm actually very, very morbid, like super morbid. It's disappointing, really, how crazy I actually am. We're gonna pick a line. We're gonna pick. Congratulations, you're the grand center line for all this stuff. I used to watch a lot of horror movies, like a ton of horror movies. And I like weird, horribly dark fantasy. Super dark fantasy. And I don't know, it's just something about it that I just love to pieces. And even though it's like bad for me to like really dark, super dark stuff. I mean, like horribly dark. And it would be here. And then here. And then here. I guess each person likes their own thing, though. I mean, I know some people just love horror on itself, and I just love weird, dark fantasy horror. So, I have a lot of books that I would love to be made into movies because they're dark fantasy, but hey, that's never gonna happen. Never, ever gonna happen. But alas, alas, alas. We don't have power run through this prison at all. We don't have this side anyway. I guess we need to do this Whoop. And we need to do this. Whoop. And I guess we need to route some lines, like branches down here. I don't even, as I said, I don't care what they look like. We're still on green, and we're still on, still on red. We're still red, waiting on the green. So it's kind of disappointing. So we've done another 25 minutes, and I'm waiting on a green. We have 2 people, 2 of them now, that could possibly, maybe, fantastically give us what we need, to give us what we want, what we really, really want. And we really, really, really want to have the first execution, because that would just be very nice. Because that's kind of what we're after in this whole thing, is that very first execution. I mean, it's been fun. It's been fun to just see how crazy I can do this. Other than that, because we've done some crazy stuff, all considering. I don't want to do on both sides. I'm sorry. Because who would ever guess that I could throw a prison together this fast with this many people, 138 people, just for minimum security, trying to execute somebody. I think these people might die. No, they didn't. If they're fine. But hey, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We've done pretty good. Pretty good, my say. Pretty good, my say. And we're still waiting on Chrissy and Paul. Chrissy's the newcomer. Okay. Chrissy's the newcomer, but is already at a lower percentage of it than the other person. I mean, we could RNG it and click the button on one of these people, but I'd probably screw up. That'd probably be very bad. I know you can, but I just choose not to, because it could end in horrible circumstances where it's just not going to happen. I mean, I know I have execution liability, so choices. The choices are mine. And I choose to wait until I see it green. That's the thing. Alright, so we're getting a new prison together rather fast. Oh, look, we have a, somehow we have a shower head here? I guess I clicked weird? I don't know. It's fine. It's gone now. We haven't had this made this. We have not made this a kitchen yet. This is a kitchen. And I feel like we don't have enough, why did I do this? Why is that there? I don't understand. I understand why this is here. They've just got like 1,000 things. I think I need like 1,000 more workmen. I can't afford it anymore. I feel like they have too much stuff to do and I don't have enough people. So that's disappointing in its own right. We're actually making a lot of money a day. Like, a lot. We're doing 7,000 a day. That's on just the grants and stuff. But we also have all the parolees that happen, almost like clockwork. It just happens all the time. Probably make $2,000 to $3,000 a day. But hey, we got Quail's meeting his family. I didn't know you had a kid. You didn't say you had a kid. Look, oh, he does have a kid. Oh no, it's the other guy who didn't have a kid. So his ex-wife was bringing his son to see his murderous father. Yeah, the next time you see him, he might get executed. We don't know. Oh look, here's some appeals lawyers. Oh, they leave. But why, guys? But why? Alright, so let's pop in this new medical wing. If you're wondering what this is a medical wing. I feel like we need another one. I feel like that tiny, tiny one we have is not very good. I don't feel like it's any good. I can't even find the infirmary in my list. There it is. I don't feel like that was big enough for what we have. For the amount of prisoners who want the program. I don't feel like it's very good. Yep. And I feel like we can just cancel the other one, like get rid of this this tiny little, look at this thing. Look at it. We have this many doctors in this tiny room. This is no longer an infirmary, my friends. Go to the big one. Go to this big one. They're still in red. We're unavailable to execute today. Oh, look, we got some more money pop in. We haven't. Well, we did almost get to 50,000. We haven't managed to get 50,000, so we could do that. I guess we can do Taser rollout for the fun of it. I don't need it though. We'll do that for the fun of it. I don't need these because these are for other options in the game that I didn't select. So I don't need them. I get all. It's disappointing. Why are they not build this stupid door? Build the walls, my friend. Build the freaking walls around this place. Good lord. My minions are stupid sometimes. They're like, we must get these rooms ready. We don't care if there's a hole gaping into the medical office. That way people can go grab some drugs. But hey, we want to get all these rooms hooked up. We're at 166 prisoner cap. Of course, some of these things actually don't count yet. This whole line, 5, 10, actually it's 4, 16, 20 more. So technically we're at 186 because those actually don't count. And meanwhile, these guys are still holding on. They're just seeing this in the distance, looming, not knowing what to do. But hey, they will eventually. They will eventually just give in and become the end of this challenge. Meanwhile, we'll just have fun. We'll just have fun with this. Which we are. I'm having fun with it. Why are they still not built this stupid wall? Oh my gosh. Is anybody working on this? Somebody's working on it, guys. Somebody's actually doing it. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? They actually put the wall in. There are no prisoners assigned to Edith's canteen. Well, there's no prisoners in here yet. But trust me, there will be prisoners. There will be a lot of prisoners in here. Alright, so let's copy up these tables just for the fun of it. And we'll just go ahead and like max out this room. They have pool tables already. Somebody just overdosed. I can't help that. That's out of my control. I love getting blamed for things that are out of my control. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to be an evil person, and I'm just going to leave that there. Actually, no, I'm not. I can't stand it. I'm the OCD person here, so I can't do it. I can't do it. There we go. It's fixed. It's fine. Alright, I don't even know the sitting capacity for that is, but we're good. We're still good. Okay, so let's copy up some of these things so we can have a lovely day. I don't know why I came all the way down here for these cells, because it doesn't matter. We're going to have this here, and we're going to have this here. Same here. Can't do it. Can't do it. Alright, we've offered these guys everything they need. That's the disappointing thing. We have get you parole rooms for your death row appeals. We have a visitation to make you happy. Are y'all missing anything, my friends? He's missing nothing. He failed one time. And he's not got another one. Success chance is like super low. The crazy thing is that he doesn't have any more appeal potential. That's the thing I don't get, is he like has zero appeal potential. Because it's all the way full, success chance low. This guy has more of a chance, but less of a chance, more of room. Maybe it's got to fill and then it'll tick down again. I don't know. We'll just let it go until it's green. And we'll see if we can get to our 200 cap And we're never going to get higher than that, because I think this will probably be my RNG. Click the button just to see if we can execute dear old Paul. I know he's going to visit his family. Isn't that lovely? Isn't it lovely? He's going to go visit his family, but then again, he took somebody else away from theirs. How nice. At least he gets to see his again. Isn't that nice, guys? He gets to see his family again. Meanwhile, I just want to tick a button and bid farewell for all eternity. Well, I don't know. It just depends what you believe, whether you think it's for all eternity or not. Oh, look, we're actually making money off trees. Look at all these trees. How much is that? 50 per log? I mean, we're turning them into beds, too, so that's... Oh, look at this lovely bed. Built by Stacy. Christopher Stacy has excellent concentration, adequate attendance, and he's plaguing a little bed. Look at all this mess my stupid workmen are putting in here. I love it. They're so awesome. I severely love how big of a mess they make. They just make me incredibly happy. Alright, so we have more rooms getting put in. More rooms equals more good, equals more people, equals more of a chance. Alright, so, any hoosers. We're just waiting on one more parole tick, hopefully. As I said, I may just go ahead and RNG it and attempt with Paul to hit that button. I know... I think there's a small chance. I mean, that would be... state-approved conviction strength is 10%. It's got to be in the green. The likelihood of clemency. The likelihood of the appeals board will grant clemency and all this other stuff. He has a 17% chance clemency. But knowing my luck, the RNG means that he would just get out of it. I mean, this guy has pled guilty to several accounts of all these things. And we're waiting all this time on his stupid freaking parole things. And I don't think it's ever going to get any lower. Because I feel like I'm just wasting the time now. I feel like it should have already been ticked over a long time ago. Because he's had several meetings already. And it's not actually done anything. Unless... I don't know what I just did. I'm getting a lot of money right now. Maybe I need one more. One more. Maybe I should cancel everything except death row appeal. I don't know. This prison kind of runs like clockwork at the moment, so we kind of don't want to. We kind of don't want to mess that up. We don't want to mess it up. Or how about this guy? How's Christopher Quell? His 16% chance. The state, no, we can't be held responsible. The chances of prisoner being granted clemency is currently above the state-approved safe level. If you proceed with this execution, you will be held personally responsible for everything. But I have the execution liability, so it's fine. It doesn't matter. So we're going to try it. Actually, he's going to his appeals thing right now. Let's look. Mr. Paul, your lawyers are here. Oh, and Quails is too. So this is my chance, possibly. This is possibly my chance. I was actually fixing just to tick the button, and they're like, oh. So it's the chance now. It's possibly the thing. Oh, we want to cancel these, my friends. We don't want them to mess with these guys. They're doing their thing. We don't want them to touch them. We don't want them to be touched. Until this is over. Afterwards, they can do whatever the heck they want, but... Oh, look at all the little showers being toted on. Okay, they didn't change. They're still at 16 and 17. Now you can do the shakedown, my friends. You can do the shakedown, shake it. Look at all this. I have caused an unnecessary madness. They had to check every single rug. That's pretty wild, actually. I didn't realize that was actually a thing. They actually checked the TV. I mean, you could put stuff in the back of a TV. I get that. I really do get that. But, you know, that was my thing. We're going to get some more guards because I feel like I don't have enough guards. Alright, so we're going to do the RNG, guys. We're going to do it. We're going to do this thing, and we're going to hit a button. And we're going to test it on dear old Paul. Probably. Because this guy, Oh, see, he's already been ticked to the top as well. I don't know why they're not ticking down. It's really annoying. We're going to click the button with dear old Paul. We really are. Okay. So at dear 40 minutes, we're going to click the button as soon as we get done with the shakedown. Because I don't know why. I do not understand why. Oh my gosh. What sort of madness is this? Look at this madness. Look at it. It's a mess. There was things in this game that were never, like, they didn't make sense at all. And I think that's one of them. If I have anything to say that I don't know why this doesn't make sense, that would be it. That would be the something that doesn't make sense. Why did my workmen do that? Why did they literally just litter this place with wood? I mean, they're trying to haul it away now. Maybe because the exports is too small. I don't know. But, hello. You don't just let things lay around on the ground for like ever. We're going to do it to here then. Okay, there you go. There's the exports. Crazy people. Alright. So we've managed to reach our... We're just going to say we did the 200 prisoner capacity because we actually have 200 prisoners. And we're going to go over here and we're going to tick on dear old friend here who's been with us the entire time. For some reason, his thing hasn't got ticked down. Unless these are what they're here for. Nope, because it just ticked time over. That's so disappointing. We're going to try it, I believe. Or maybe I should test with Quail. Because he has a lower percent. I think we're going to click Quail because he has a lower percent. We're going to go ahead and click this button and see if we can do this. We're on a prison ride lockdown. We're testing the facilities. We're going to get Quail on out of here. Get everybody here. We're going to watch them all freak out. We'll get all the staff there. We'll get all the witnesses here. And we'll get him to the facility. And we'll click that button. And as soon as we hit the execution button, I'll acknowledge the time. Because that's kind of waiting until he's green, but apparently he's not turning green. But it's fine. We have execution liability and we're good. We have all these lovely people coming to visit us. We can't even speed it up, can we? Oh no, we can't even speed it up to max speed. This is as fast as it's going. There's a lot of chairs. I don't know why I have so many chairs. We have a lot of people ready to come see him. The victims' families. There's a lot of doors to go through. We have... Oh yeah, I forgot I had the doggy person. I didn't even have any dogs. Alright, so we got Chris Quell. You have been sentenced to death by whatever, and we're gonna take you to the execution chamber, my friend. And as soon as he gets in there, we'll click that button, and we can look at the fact that it's his... I was trying to see. His ex-wife. His son's not here, though. We have says victim's family. Victim's family. Victim's family. His father. Victim's family. A lot of victims' family. They really want to see me hit this button, and so do I. So at 44 minutes... we've executed our first prisoner. So at 44 minutes, we're going to go ahead and say 45, we have executed our first prisoner. So that brings it to a grand total of 216 minutes that we spent on this lovely, fantastic thing, which was a grand total of 3 hours, apparently, and 6 minutes. So, that was pretty fantastic. Now, was he guilty? We don't know. We'll see it in very momentarily second. So that's pretty good. Almost 4 hours. Less than 4 hours. I mean, I could have done it faster. I could have clicked the button a long time ago. But, yeah. That's fine. The mandated execution of Christopher Quayle was carried out at 15:21 as scheduled by electric chair in the presence of witnesses. The standard compensation of 10,000 is awarded to the institution for their part in the process. So apparently he was a bad guy. It's fine. You know what we're also going to do, just for the fun of it? Mr. Paul, we're going to get your stuff down too. We're going to go ahead and get him out of the way. I think it's time to get Mr. Paul out of the way because we've done our task. We've done it for 3.6 hours according to the things. So almost less than 4 hours. This game is complete because there really is no completionism in this game. Oh, look at this guy. His priest is fantastic. His father, victim's family, a 30-year-old daughter of the victim. Look at all these people coming in here to see this guy get fried finally. I mean, he's been in here for a very, very long time. I mean, how many places actually still have electric chairs? I don't even know. It just kills me. I don't even know how many people actually have the electric chair anymore. And we're going to see if Paul is actually guilty, because I think that's something we really want to know. We really, really want to know if Paul deserved to be in death row. I mean, he did plead guilty to everything. So, yeah, that's the thing. Well, really, I could have done this at the end of last episode, but I chose not to because I really wanted to see the green numbers so we knew for a fact that he's really in there. Mr. Paul, you've been with us for how many days? Does it tell me how many days he's actually been in here anymore? 13 days. You've been in here for 13 days. It's time to say goodbye, Paul. It really is. It really is time to say goodbye. I'm going to lock it up, in fact. So here it is, the final day of this prison. On day whatever it is, we shall execute Paul Dehner, age 19, did a whole lot of bad stuff, and we shall officially say goodbye. Goodbye, Paul. It's been fun having you. And that's it. And we have all these victim family who feel justified in their own way, I'm guessing. I guess it will never bring back their friends and family, and will never solve anything he did in life. So, that's it. We've done it. In under 4 hours, the mandated execution of Paul Dehner was carried out at 20:31 as scheduled by literature in the presence of witnesses. The standard compensation of 10,000 is awarded to the institution for their part in the process. So that was all. That's the end, and I hope you've enjoyed this weird, crazy thing. We actually managed to get over 200 prisoners as well. We had room for more. We could have possibly gone all the way up to 500 in this particular playthrough, but hey, that's it. We've done everything. And guess what else we can do? We can just start ticking buttons and making money elsewhere. But that's where I'm going to leave it. That's it. And we'll be back eventually one day more. And we'll do something else crazy. I've done old school intake. The place ended quite fantastically. And we've had our little lovely self-imposed challenge to see as fast as we can do it. So, in under 4 hours, we managed to execute our first prisoner. We could have done it about an hour ago, so it could have been under 3 hours because we've had Paul for such a very long time. But yeah, 33 days inside the prison. It could have been 20 something. It could have been 20 something days. But hey, that's where I'm going to leave it, and I will hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you all at another time. If you have any other crazy ideas for me, please let me know. Please like, subscribe if you like watching me do these crazy things. I know not many people play Prison Architect anymore. I still love this game, but I'm running out of crazy things to do with it. So, yeah. And I will see you all another time. Bye.